you for joining me for this episode of Buncombe Life. We're out here at the Farmers Market. You can see behind me, Western North Carolina Farmers Market. It's right here. In a few minutes we're going to meet up with Doug Sutton. He's going to take us on a tour of the Farmers Market. We're going to tell you some stuff, hopefully that you've forgotten, or tell you something you didn't know about it. It's a great place. I've had a great time today. I want to give you, kind of situate you in case you don't know where the Farmers Market is. I'm here on Brevard Road. I'm looking at the Moose Cafe, which is part of the property here. 36 acres of the Western North Carolina Farmers Market is run by the state of North Carolina. It's fabulous. Jesse Israel is here over my shoulder. Easy to find. Brevard Road exit off of 40, off of 240. We'll put the directions, link to the directions on our website so you can find this. I think you need to come out here. But more importantly, stay tuned as I meet up with Doug and we take our tour. Okay, we've come inside now, and let me just tell you, it's hot and happening out here today. So if you hear people in the background, that's because people are out here getting vegetables. And I'm here with Doug Sutton, who is the manager of the Western North Carolina Farmers Market. Right?
Okay, right.
Okay. He's going to tell us all about it. He's going to tell us why you need to come out here. I've had the tour already. We'll be going on a tour in just a few minutes. But just sit back and relax as he tells us, and you can see the folks behind us. Oh my gosh, this stuff looks good. We've already said we're hungry just walking by. Tell us what's going on here at the Western North Carolina Farmers Market. I've got some myths we're going to talk about, but first just tell me, how big is the place? What's here?
Kathy, originally the market was started out being about 20 acres, but now we've expanded to 36 acres. It used to be part of the Biltmore property, but the state worked that out, and this retail area and the drive-through truck shed, which we'll see a little later, opened up in 1977.
So you've been here open since 77?
77. Originally, I think there were plans as far back as 1951 with the U.S. Department of Agriculture Marketing Service. They did a study to see, if there would be a need for a market here. Yeah. And as you can see, thankful for their foresight that we have what we have today. Yeah. So it's a good opportunity. And
it's 36 acres now. Now, and it is run by, and I think this is something the folks at home don't know, it's run by the state of North Carolina.
Right. As a citizen of North Carolina, all state properties, you have a vested interest in it, but we manage and operate. The Department of Agriculture manages this facility here. We have 5 state markets across the state. This one in Asheville, Raleigh, Greensboro, Charlotte, and Lumberton, North Carolina.
So this is our market,
exactly,
really, the people of North Carolina's market.
And some things people don't understand too is this market, we have lots of, the market today, we have a lot of tailgate markets, and they're catering more to retail farmers growing locally. We also have that element here, but we also have a wholesale element and a retail element, which is where we're at now in the retail shops. Right. And then we've got a farmer's shed, which would kind of correlate with the tailgate markets too, in season. But we're probably a couple weeks out from that right now. And
you've given me a great lead in here, a great segue to some of the myths that I've heard. Just telling folks we're going out to the farmers market, we're going to do a show out there. Do you go out there? Citizens who've lived here forever, do you shop out there? And they'll say, oh, you have to pay to get in.
Right. No, you do not have to pay to get in. No. That's if you're making a delivery, farmer, you're renting a space, or these vendors, they'll pay. Right. But the public, coming out here to shop, to buy wholesale, or to buy retail, no, there's no charge. The only charge is what you're buying. Right.
Perfect. Next question. Oh no, I don't go out there because I don't want a bushel of tomatoes. I don't want a ton of stuff. I just want a few tomatoes and 1 or 2 corn. That's all. Right. I can't get it there.
Right. No. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Like I said, we have the retail side. They'll carry local in season, but also they're open year round too. So it's like the grocery store too. I mean, they're getting product from Florida, California, and moving up the coast. And these guys, these vendors in retail, do that too. But in season, middle of June, July, August, September. When our local produce is coming in, they'll carry that too.
Right. So the restaurants come here and get a lot of local stuff, which is good to know. That they actually come get fresh local food from here. Right. But also, you as a citizen can come out here and get the local food also.
Right. And we were talking earlier about with the economy, people trying to economize or be frugal. Yeah. I mean, there's some moms go together and buy. In the summertime, you can get a 25-pound box of tomatoes for $10 to $12. So that's less than 50 cents a pound that you can take and split up. And if you're going to can or freeze or do whatever, you can do that with beans and other products out here.
Wow. And that is the going thing now, and it's smart. The economy is just pushing us that way, and it's healthier to do it that way. So that's just a perk. Now tell me, what I'm seeing here as I look around is great looking food, but there's more stuff out here than just food. There's other things.
Yeah, and you know, especially in the retail area, a large part of their business is historically, you know, Asheville has tourism. You know, we promote that, and a lot of the business, the people with buses and stuff that come through in the summertime, and you can get, you know, jams and jellies and honey. That's a big one. From Nantahala and over Murphy area. You know, the sourwood honey and wildflower honey that'll be coming in June. So a lot of items, things, and you know, just little knickknacks and
it's fun.
scraps and things. So it's a good outing, a good destination to bring family and friends when they come into town.
And there's a deli right behind us here. I'm actually looking at it, and I love what their son said today: fried bologna sandwich. That's a Southern thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and you get you a nice ripe tomato slice on it too with some mayonnaise. I don't know if the cardiologist would care for that, but I mean, it's good. It's good eating.
Just a little treat. Come out and get that little treat. Oh, now, I do have one other myth that I want us to talk about before we move on with our tour to another location, is that a lot of people say, well, I don't come out to the farmer's market because it's more expensive. It's more expensive than the grocery store. That's not what I've seen here today.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, you know, with, you know, competition, free enterprise, I mean, people are shopping, but usually I would think, you know, tomatoes and stuff would be, you know, a little less expensive. You know, like I said, if you're buying wholesale,
it's
you know, we are, you know,
a better deal.
July, August time period, 25-pound box is, you know, 50 cents less than 50 cents a pound or whatever. So, you know, it's buyer, you know, shopping and price competitive, price shop. So.
And I will say this, the stuff I've seen out here is prettier and fresher than anything I've seen.
And we can't capture it on TV, but it smells, the aroma smells really good too. So.
It does. It smells really good. So let's walk on and see some more of what's out here, and you come with us. Okay, we've come out from the top of the farmer's market up there, retail shops, around the corner. And tell me what this is called.
This is called our watermelon pad. It used to be the watermelon peach pad area, but it's known for that. It's truck sheds 4 and 5.
Okay.
And we have a lot of independent small business people that sell, you know, buy and resell product out here. You can get, you know, like right behind you, the watermelon, you can buy bins of watermelon, or you can get as little as one watermelon, any amount you'd like.
This is open to big people who buy big quantities.
Yeah, restaurants, schools, churches, but also for individuals too.
So if I wanted to come and just buy one, or if, like you said earlier, and I want the folks at home to get that if a group of folks wanted to get together, you said, you know, young moms who want to get together and come and buy a bunch.
Bulk,
bulk.
I think we said tomatoes, like we're in the summertime, July, August time frame, make over $12 a box, 25-pound box.
So you could do that down here too.
Right.
But the food down here is gorgeous. You got to come down here. But now this is also a space, because the farmers market's open year round.
Right.
That you do different things down here.
Yeah,
what else goes on?
This would Also, first question there. This is also called the, you know, wholesale area. So this product is not necessarily local, you know, in the sense that it's coming in from Florida, following Florida, Georgia, South Carolina product, but also in season. You know, when we're in season here in June, July, and August, September, they have local product here too. But also, one of the things we do here in the springtime is after Christmas, after we have Christmas trees here from November to right before Christmas, you know, it's pretty quiet. And so, you know, wintertime's pretty quiet down here, but in April, we kind of want to let the public know that, hey, it's time to come out. You know, produce is coming around the season, so we'll do events like the barbecue festival. And this year we had the barbecue festival. We also had Digging the Local, so that was celebrating local growers.
Like the CSAs.
CSAs and folks that sell at tailgate markets to come out and meet the public and share what they do, what they grow, and where they sell at. So, you know, local growers and helping out, you know, everybody out. You know, with the economy we're in right now, everybody needs some help. So.
Tell me about the Herb Festival.
Okay, the Herb Festival, that's also in that April time frame with the barbecue festival, but that's another weekend. But it's a 3-day event, and we probably had, I don't know, maybe 33,000 people that attended during that 3-day event.
So, 33,000?
Yeah, that came through during that 3-day event. So it was a big hit. You know, there's a lot of herb growers, and also we have the weekend before that is the Blue Ridge Plant Show too. So you know, a lot of, you know, garden plant, not garden, but landscaping material, that kind of thing. So it's you know, it's also helping the individual growers, you know, smaller growers, but also it's hey folks, we're here. You know, it's a diamond in the rough or whatever. It's an opportunity to come out here and buy, you know, hopefully, on our budgets now, you can get a little better price, I guess, than you would somewhere else.
And this whole complex is in your backyard.
Yes.
It's right here. You need to come, and it's open to the public. I mean, we've been everywhere today. I've seen people dealing and getting deals all over the place, all kinds of stuff out here. You need to come out. But the one thing I want people to hear is this is not just helping them because they're going to get a better deal.
Right.
It's helping our local economy and the economy of North Carolina.
Right, exactly. With, being representing, being a part of the North Carolina Department of Agriculture, in a sense, I mean, I know we're a regional market here. We get product in from Tennessee and South Carolina, peaches, South Carolina, other products, and also Granger County tomatoes. But also, as a representative for the Department of Agriculture, sweet potatoes, which is grown down east, or blueberries, which we saw, they're coming from further east, but still within the borders of North Carolina, to us, that's local.
It is. It's helping our local area.
Yeah.
So, and you need to come out and support it. It's just amazing. Folks need to come. Now, Jesse Israel is also on the property, and he's got all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
And also we've got, well, you touched on the deli and the retail area, but we've also got the Moose Cafe.
Oh, that's right.
That's a well-known landmark for Asheville.
Right. And then there's other areas, and like by the time folks are seeing this, it will be full-blown farmers, local farmers, over in what you call the farmer's shed.
And the farmer's shed. That's when you come down the bottom, he'll be to your left, and they'll start coming in the middle of June, be here July, August, through September.
Right, and that's where you can come out and deal with the local farmers and get the stuff that's here local.
Right.
So don't miss out. You got to come out here and check it out. Thank you, Doug. Is there anything else you want the folks at home to know?
Oh, just bring your pocketbook.
There you go.
Come out and bring your family and friends, have a good time.
That's right. It's great. Stay tuned.
It's one of the many ways to fight osteoarthritis pain. For more information on managing pain, go to fightarthritispain.org.
My name is Dave Ligotti. I'm a jazz singer. I play in venues in the Asheville area. After the ordinance was mandated to have non-smoking venues, my health has definitely improved. My voice range has increased. I even had positive comments from smokers who admitted that although they smoked cigarettes, they still didn't like sitting in a room that was just emanating with cigarette smoke. It's very wonderful to play in a smoke-free environment.
We can all be energy savers. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off electronics and appliances when not in use. Learn what you can do today at energy.gov/kids.
Hope you enjoyed our trip through the farmers market while we were just there a few minutes ago. Come over here now down the road, and one reason we wanted to do this piece on the animal shelter is to show you how close we are and where we are to the farmers market. Just right down the road from the farmers market on Pond Road is the new animal care campus. It's been open about 6 months. That side down there is the animal shelter. Here behind me is the Asheville Humane Adoption Facility, as you can see here. Beautiful place. We're going to go in there in just a few minutes and talk to them. Going to give us a little tour. You will love it. It's amazing. You've got to come out. Let me tell you something they're doing though that they shared with me. I want you to know. Joplin, Mississippi, you know what happened there? The terrible tornadoes went through there. We've just sent 2 teams from here of our experts down there to help them find and reunite animals that were displaced. They were telling me there was over 700 plus animals that were lost, displaced, wandering around, can't find their owners, owners can't find them, and our folks have gone down there to help out. And And I just thought that was a wonderful thing, that thank goodness we haven't had any of that kind of weather here, but we've gone down there to help them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this trip through the Asheville Humane Animal Adoption Facility here at the Animal Care Campus. Okay, we've come inside here at the adoption half of the Animal Care Campus, and I'm here with Meghan Jordan. Now, Meghan, tell the folks at home what your title is. You told me, and I didn't want to try to attempt it.
That's okay, Kathy. I'm the new Director of Development and Community Relations for the Asheville Humane Society.
Right, and as you may know or may not know, I'll let you in on it, the animal shelter is run by Asheville Humane.
Correct.
Correct. And that's a separate building that we'll show you, just right on the same campus here, just right next door. And we're going to talk about what that facility is for very briefly, but mainly we want to focus on what this facility is for. And this facility is amazing. I had not been out here since y'all opened. They've been open about 6-8 months now. You'll have a year anniversary, and we'll be back for that. But the place is amazing. I just love it. Here we are standing in front of the cats, and y'all, they were jumping in here a while ago. This is amusement. If you come for no other reason, people need to come and watch the cats.
For a little entertainment.
That's right. Right now they're pooped out. So they're in here laying, sleeping, snoozing, except this one little guy here is trying to get on camera. But they are fabulous.
They are.
The facility is great. Meghan, just tell us, when people come in, we were talking just a while ago, they don't have to come in here to adopt, although you want people to come and adopt. They can just come check it out.
They can. In fact, we encourage people, now that we've moved into this great facility, to come and actually introduce themselves to the cats, to the dogs, and play with them, visit with them, and basically socialize them. We're hoping to get these animals their forever home, but if you want to just come visit, that's a great thing too.
I would say please do it. We've heard some comments that people, when they come into the campus, are a little confused by the two buildings. The animal shelter is also run by Asheville Humane, but the shelter is the facility where if there's a lost animal or an animal stray picked up, it goes over there first.
Right.
If somebody has an animal they don't want anymore, or they just can't keep it, they're moving and they just can't take it, that's where it goes.
Exactly.
To the shelter. And then they take good care of those animals. They check them out. They're doctored on by the AV Tech, some of the AV Tech students even, taken good care of. And then if they are not picked up, if their owner doesn't come in and get them, then they make it over here.
Right. All of the animals that are taken in by Buncombe County Animal Shelter are evaluated for possible adoption.
Right.
And then we work with a coalition of other animal rescue organizations, including Brother Wolf and Animal Compassion Network.
Oh, good.
So we all work together, and they will come and get animals over there for their organizations to adopt. And we've been very fortunate to be able to work as part of a team to help reduce the population of homeless animals here in Buncombe County.
Right.
So
there's plenty to go around.
there are plenty of animals to go around, particularly cats at this time of year.
Yeah, we're going to come back to cats. We're going to talk about cats. But that should, we're just a remarkable place here that you've got two facilities, and we'll show a picture for the folks that don't know, although I know a lot of our folks at home know where y'all came from, the tiny little shelter that was both of these facilities in one tiny little place. And now you've got the two separate places.
Right.
And that's the question that we had, is people didn't realize what the difference was. And the shelter is where if you have a pet, you would go over there to see if it's there. If you have want to surrender an animal, it goes over there. But if you just want to find a friend, you come here.
Exactly. All of the animals that you see here have gone through a pretty intensive evaluation process to test their suitability for being around children, being around other animals, and the ones we have here are ready to go home.
Oh, it's so amazing. A while ago we were looking at the cutest dog back there, and y'all pulled out a card and you could tell me how you got it, what it needed to be around is no cats.
Right.
No cats. This dog doesn't do well with cats. That's so great to know.
It is, and I think most parents, especially if there are children in the home, want to know if the animal is going to do all right in their home, that it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
And we've been very fortunate to have a program over there called the SAFER program at Buncombe County Animal Shelter that we use to evaluate the animals. And the animals that we get here are just they're just dying for a forever home.
Oh, they are. And so many of them they're just the cutest they can be. And this place is just great. The place is clean. The animals look happy. You just need to come check it out. But another neat thing, and we'll show this, that I just learned from taking our tour, is probably not the cats, but the dogs get to go on hikes.
They do. It's part of a hiking program we offer. I think once a month. People will come and take the dogs with them for a 2-hour hike at Bent Creek. The dogs will come back here. The people who took them will write up a little card about how they did and what they were like when they were out.
And what great to know.
It was great.
If you're wanting to adopt an animal, and that will be great information to know how well it does outside.
Right.
So that is just wonderful. They have great places to go outside. These dogs and cats are so well taken care of.
They are, and we're very lucky to have foster homes. We currently have over 100 cats in foster homes at the moment.
100?
Over 100 cats. This is cat season like we were talking about before. But we're very lucky that foster families have become a big part of how we care for these animals.
And you've got a lot of good-looking cats here. I mean,
we do.
From big to small to little bitty kitties that are hilarious in here. But now tell me about the older cats. You said if a cat is 6 months old or older.
Right. We currently have a special promotion that we're running with the ASPCA with a grant from them and from Fresh Step, which is a cat product that you can find in your grocery stores. And basically, we have teamed up with them to provide free cats or fee-waived adoption cats to people, anyone who wants a cat 6 months or older. It's free for the entire month of June and for much of the rest of the summer. We'll be having more announcements about that.
Right.
But come and see us, pick up a cat, and they're great companions.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Because
they're
normally
beautiful.
they're $85.
Right, and they're beautiful. Some of those cats back there are just gorgeous looking cats. So, and there's 100 more out there, so you're not going to run out.
We are not going to run out anytime soon, no.
Okay, but folks need to see that. And another thing I learned that you can get the cat out, take it back to a room back there, and get to play with it.
Right.
And those are great rooms, and we'll show you some of that. But we've got to talk about Gypsy and the Lonely Hearts Club. Tell me about that.
It's one of those parts of my job which I love. You know, finding homes for these animals is always, a great part, seeing it go home with a family. But some of our animals don't get adopted right away.
Right.
You know, usually we try to keep animals here no longer than a month. And then they'll either go into foster care or, we'll make sure they get a little extra attention. But Gypsy is part of our Lonely Hearts Club, which is animals that have been here longer than a month and have not been adopted yet. And normally the fee to adopt a dog is $100. Once they've been here longer than a month, we drop that down to $50. And most of these animals are just ready to go to their home. And Gypsy's been taken out on hikes and cared for, but for whatever reason, she just has not been adopted yet. So.
Oh, and she is adorable. She can give you the eyes.
She can give you the eyes, yes.
Yes. And then there's another one. I don't remember this dog's name, but we'll show it. He sits with a ball in his mouth all the time. Now, he may not be here when you come out because I think he'll be adopted pretty soon, but he is, you talk about ready to play. You've got some kids who need to play, they need that dog.
That dog is great. I think his name is Waka.
Yeah. And he would just sit there with the ball like, I'm ready. I'm ready any minute. I'm ready to go. That is just so good.
So we're actually kind of short on dogs right now at the moment, but
that's not a bad thing.
It means they're getting adopted out and they're finding homes that are just
That's right. And
there's a place for them to be.
Even if there's a shortage, people still need to come and look because the dog for you may be here. And this is something that y'all told me, and I think it's just great advice for you at home. If they come out, you can just come out here and look around. If the animal for you is not here, don't give up. Come back. Come back next week. You're always getting different animals.
We do. In fact, we get animals in every single day. Once they're evaluated, they come over here and they're cared for until they find their home. But one of the challenges of our new facility, as beautiful as it is that we still need support from the public, financially and volunteer time, because it does take a lot to run a facility like this and to care for the animals in the way we feel like they should be cared for.
That's right, and that's another point to make for the folks at home. The animal shelter is you contract with us, and the county runs that facility, the shelter section, and then Asheville Humane runs the adoption facility, and a lot of it is run on donations from the public.
Right. We actually run the county facility as
That's right.
well.
That's right. Run both facilities. This one much run on donations.
This one is run entirely on donations.
Right, and it's so incredible. You just got to come see it. You should be so proud of it. But you do need support. Volunteers, if folks want to volunteer, they can come out and talk to you.
If you want to become a foster family, if you're not ready to commit to an animal for the next several years, please feel free to come in and register as an adoptive family. And
that would be a great program for folks with kids. If you're just not sure your kids are ready, come and do it, be a foster. And then if you bring it back, that's not a problem. We understand,
And so many schools have community service programs or requirements now that we have a lot of parents coming in with their children during the summer to volunteer. And our programs director, Jim Fulton, runs a volunteer training program. So we're encouraging folks to come out and volunteer this summer too, especially if you have community service hours like my daughter has.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you need to do it. You've just got to come out. Either volunteer or just come out and check the place out. If you just come in, walk around the lobby and watch the cats, it's worth the trip out here to do that. Absolutely.
It is. We've really enjoyed this new place, and I even love having the animals come into my office. I'll hold one for a couple of minutes while they're cleaning or getting their food ready. But
and I'm going to tell the folks at home, you need to come check this out. There's no smell.
No.
There's no bad smell. This place is amazing. It's great. It's just a great experience. And just to see the cats, come see Gypsy. I hope when you come, I hope she's gone and she's been adopted. But if not, come out, check her out.
And we have history on all of the animals, so you'll be able to see what she's been doing here for the last couple of months.
That's right. Well, now, tell me, Meghan, is there anything else that you want the folks at home to know about the adoption facility? Any questions that you get regularly or anything like that?
Well, when people come in here, they're not always clear that this is where you adopt your animals.
Right.
When you come into the campus, I'd encourage people to, the buildings will be right in front of you, and our building will be to the left.
And it's red.
And it's red, and it looks kind of like a house.
It does.
It does not look like a shelter per se.
It doesn't.
The other thing that we've been really fortunate with is our ability to work with other groups in Asheville. That the number of homeless animals is still a problem for our county. And, thanks to the Humane Alliance, the local spay and neuter clinic, and other organizations, we're hoping to eventually reduce that. So, because it affects the whole community.
It does. It really does. And this is just, it's really a jewel. And as a citizen of Buncombe County, you just need to come and see it. And I would say as they come onto the campus, if you have any question about where to go, it'd be very simple to come in here. The hours of the two facilities are different, but they're well posted on the doors, so that shouldn't be a question for you. But just feel free to enter really either building open to the public, very open, very friendly, and I would just encourage you to come out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and we'll be back when they have their year anniversary too, so come out. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Buncombe Life, the farmers market. I hope it made you want to come out and get some food. I hope this tour of the animal shelter, actually adoption facility, makes you want to come out and adopt an animal. They're so cute. The cats are fun to watch. The dogs are adorable. If for nothing else, just come out and walk through and see the animals. And definitely, if you would like to have a friend, please come out. It's like they say, it's a great facility. The animal condos that we showed you, everything's clean, it doesn't smell. It's a wonderful place for these animals, but it's just like they told me, they all want to go home. So please come out and give these animals a home and just tour and appreciate this facility that was brought to you by Buncombe County government and the wonderful partnership with Asheville Humane. It's absolutely wonderful. And as always, please tune in next month for Buncombe Life.